So when you are working in a project, in a big project, and you are working with a big team members as well, so there must be some questions, there must be some conflicts, there must be some confusions regarding your projects. So this is the official way to raise your question. So that is called RFI, request for information. So you will generate one RFI to the client or to someone. Okay, so there will be one person who will create the RFI. Suppose that maybe from your team, or that maybe by the subcontractor. Okay, so one person will create the RFI, and that will be submitted to the manager. That addressed to the manager or project manager, and then he will check that is that okay, or the answer is there or not, or that is the really concern. We should publish it to the client, or the person. So here you can see that the person or the creator has created the RFI, and that has been submitted to the manager, and manager will check, and if there is anything not right, so he will ask to edit that again. He will send it back to the creator, and he will tell that no, that is not good, or the question is there, the answer is there, you just need to check, or you just type it like this, or something like that. You need to edit it, and if it is okay, so the manager will submit it to the reviewer. Okay, who will solve this. That reviewer can be your client, or else if you are subcontractor who has raised this RFI, that will be submitted to the design team, as design team will be the reviewer. So design team will review that, and after that he will add all the answers, add all the comments there, and after that he will uh, submit it to the manager with all the official documents, if it is need to attach with that review, um, with that RFI, and then you will submit it to the manager. So here you see that the return RFI to the manager, and then he will accept it, and he will check it that all the questions has been solved or not, and if it is not solved properly, or something, some more answers need to be added there, some additional answers needed, so he will send it back again for the more answer, more appropriate answer. Or if it is done properly, RFI is solved properly, then he will send it back to the subcontractor or the other parties or other stakeholders. So this is the workflow, how you will raise it, how you will submit it, and how you will get back with the solution. So in the project, within the BIM 360, there will be one project management option. Before that, you need to create your workflow. Like you have seen that we have one creator, and the manager is there, and the reviewer is there. So manager is like the middle person who controls between the creator and the reviewer. So we need to define who will be the creator, who will be the manager, who will be the reviewer, and is this the workflow, like uh, there will be one creator and manager, there will be multiple reviewer or a single reviewer. So that which one will be the workflow that you will be defining over there, and who will be the person. So you will be defining as per the workflow. So the role will be defining, and then they will assign, creator will assign it to the manager. So there will be the default condition, like creator, when you assign this person as a manager, so when the RFI will be created, this will be assigned only to that manager. Okay, so that is the workflow. You cannot assign to other person. So the person who are manager, so the RFI will be submitted to that, and then manager will check it, and he will send it back to the reviewer. And when he solved it, and will automatically uh, send it back to the manager, and then manager will check it. If it is done properly, then he will send it back to the creator again. So the creators may be all the team members or only one single person. So like this, one RFI will be created. Okay. So I'll come back to this BIM 360. I'll show you there. So this you will come to this document, and there you will create one RFI. Creating an RFI is like similar creating an issue. So that we have already covered. Like you will place one push pin there. So this one, you see, it's like the similar thing, creating an issue. So you will place it there, and then this status will be mentioned, and what will be the title for your RFI, and what is the actual question. So that will be adding here within this question section, and there you can give any suggested answer. Suppose you need, you know what could be the answer, you have the idea what should be, so there you can give some suggestion there. And after that, there is one section below, there you will be assigning it to. So you already know, like creating an issue. So while creating an issue, you are assigning it to some particular person. So here you cannot get some other options, like submitting to any other person. There will be only one option, as because because the workflow is set, like creator will be submitting it to the manager. So who is assigned as a manager, there will be one option only for that person only. Okay, I will show you that. And there is this create option, and then you will click on this create, and then this RFI will be created, and one email notification will be sent to that manager, and he can check it. Okay, so the now the manager will open its project home, and there he will get this RFI. Okay, and he can see that you are asking about this door size, so he will open it, and this document that this drawing will be attached with that. So he will open that, and that section, so you know that it's similar like solving your issue. So there you will be typing that answer, and you can also open like this was also, you can directly open through your mail. So there will be one mail sent to you. You will be clicking on that, and that similar thing will be opened, and then you will send it back to the reviewer. Then the reviewer will open it, and he will solve all this, and then he will send it back to the or uh, to the manager, and then manager will open it, and he will close this RFI. Okay, so when it is all right, everything is all right, so it will be automatically assigned to the creator. So then you will close it. Okay, so like that, let me come back to, just a minute, let me come back to BIM 360 there. All right, so here you can see this BIM 360 screen, and this project management tab will be on. Okay, so where you can do that, you can come to this project admin, and within the services you can go for that document management, project management. You can active those. Okay, now let's come to this project management. And here you see that you need to define one workflow there. Okay, you need to define this workflow. So this is the default workflow: creator, then manager, and the reviewer, then the reviewer to manager, manager to creator. So this will be the workflow. You can see that this is RFI workflow default. Here you can change another to another workflow. Like this is the workflow: creator will submit it to the manager, manager will submit it to the reviewer one, and there will be another reviewer. Okay, reviewer two will be there. All right, so you can select this. Let me go with this default option, and there you will assign the role, who will be the creator. So all the users are creator, and the manager, who is the BIM manager, or all the BIM managers will be assigned, and the reviewer. So reviewer is the client. Suppose this company is the client. Oh, okay. Uh, so you can assign it to the uh, to these persons. You can assign single person or the role. So is the architect is the creator. So you can do like that. Okay, so that is your workflow. First, you need to assign this workflow. Otherwise, you cannot create any RFI there. Okay, so that is must. If it is not like a creator is not there, a manager is not there, so you cannot go through your RFI. You cannot submit your RFI. Your RFI will not be solved. And then after that, you come to this document management there. Go for any document to which for which you want to raise your uh, RFI. Let me go for this one. Let me open any tab there. Okay, so here it is not loaded. Anything is not loaded, but that's not the problem. The main thing is that we have this tab over there. This RFI tab is right now present. Okay, and there you see that this is your status right now. You will make it like submitted. Okay, and assign it to this person. Okay, so we assign, so they are BIM manager, they two are BIM manager. So you can assign, you can choose any person, or like you can choose both. Okay, so two were selected. You can define the due date and the cost and the schedule and all the things you can. So who is the creator? Okay, so you can define that this is created by this person. Okay, okay, so here nothing is there, right? So the drawing is blank right now. Let me see if there is anything there. Okay, so nothing is there now. Let me check in this PDF file. Yeah, so here we have, let me go to this roof plan. Let me open this. Okay, so let me come to this RFI now, and let's go for create RFI. Okay, and then you place this, click a location to place your RFI push pin. So let me choose like so let me place it over there. Okay, so I will ask for railing dimension or anything like that. So I will assign it like railing dimension. Okay, so you can assign RFI number over there, and what is the status, that is draft or open. So it is open, still it is open, and assign it to the member, like let's assign it to this person or to this person. So let's assign it, and you can add some other members as additional co-reviewers. Okay, let me not assign. And about the due date, so that will be the due date, and type your question there. So what is the type and dimension for array? So you'll be questioning it. If you have any suggestion, you can go for that. If you have anything to attach, any files to attach, like it's being constructed over there, you can attach the site image there. You can attach that, or any additional files you can attach over there. And about the location, about this cost impact schedule. All right, so this thing you can assign it to, and then you go for this create. Okay, and after this it will be distributed within these members. You can also define, let's go for create. Let's go for this architectural. This category is field condition. Any external ID is not available. Let's select some members, and let's go for create. Uh, Create this RFI. Let me create over there. So RFI number is 1, title. Okay, let's go with that. What is happening? Okay, so let's now create it. Okay, so this is assigned to this person. Okay, and that is created, and when he will log in, and that person has received one email notification I have already showed to you, so I cannot show you here. I have to log in with that account. So there you will come to this project management there, and this is right now assigned to this person, and I cannot solve it. Okay, as because I am the creator now. So here you can see this, I am the creator now, and this is opened, and when you will click, okay, so he will get this kind of window there, and he will check for the attachment, if there is any attachment or anything like that. So it is, so he will check for the details. Okay, and this is a document, he will go to that document there. Okay, just hold for a minute. Yeah, so there he will go for some answers. Okay, so that thing will be open for there. Okay, so he will solve that. Okay, and then he will assign it to the reviewer. Okay, so this is submitted to the manager now, and manager will open it, and he will solve it. Okay, and then to the assigned person who is the reviewer, the email notification or this notification, RFI notification, will be available to that reviewer, and then he will go for that. I have showed you that window, uh, and there he will solve it, and he will send it back or submit it back to the creator or to the manager. Sorry, to the manager, and then the manager will get back, and again. Okay, so like this, if it is answered, official response, like can go for like 4 inches, and then you can go for submit. Okay, so this is submitted right now. Okay, so I'm the admin, right? So I can see it here. uh, so let me close it now, and there you can go for submit official response also. So there you can do that, do this. Okay, so let me check it. All right, so this is answered, and this is assigned to this person now. Okay, and now you will go for this check. You will check it back again. Okay, and then you will go for this close and distribute. Okay, so you will go for this close, and distribution list will be to that, to those person. Okay, and you will add some comment over there, and you will go for this close RFI. So let me not close this, and suppose if it is not answered, so there will be void, and this will be uh, means the uh, like this will be send it back to the, to that person. Okay, uh, like one email notification will be send it back to that person. Okay, and here you cannot make any changes. So if you go for this, so they will get back the changes what you have added as a comment, like you need some more informations, right? So that there you can mention, and this thing will be send it back to the, to that person, and he will check it again, and again he will send you with answer. Okay, so let me show you. Now let's come to this submittal option. So submittal options is like you are doing all the site construction there, and you need to send all the informations to the office, so there they can check that everything is going as per the model. So if there is anything need to be added, some other things, other changes are there, need to update within the model, and they need to create as built models. So this checklist and this submittals is needed. So then let's go to this. Okay. Now let's come to this field management there. So this is for the checklist. Okay. And now come to this field management there, and you have this checklist. So you have to create this checklist. So if you have already created one template, so you can go for that template, and you can create one, or else you can come to this templates, and this one already created. So what you can do is let me, if I need to delete this, so I cannot delete now. Okay, no problem. Let me create one, and here you can define like site checklist. Okay, and you can give some descriptions over there, and this is quality checking, or this is safety checking. So let's go with that. Okay, and let's go for next, and there you will add some sections. So there you can define it like quality check, and there you can assign it like this is question one, or you can define like wall, or column. Okay, and what is the type? So this is true, false, pass, fail, multiple choice. So there you can give like that. So let me go for this pass, fail, or NA. So this type of thing you will be creating there, and there if it is pass or fail, that will be checked. Okay, so like that you can add another item there, and there you can go for multiple choice, and you can type the answer over there. Okay, and that can be selected as a answer. So you can add more answer, answer 1, answer 2, like that. Okay, let me go for 2, 3. Okay, like that. So this is kind of creating like your Google form. So this is kind of similar, like, so there you can assign it to some member. Okay, like this, to the civil engineers. Okay, and there you can publish it. After that you can publish it. Okay, so all the civil engineers who are who has a role as a civil engineer, so they can check it. Okay, so this is to the civil engineers. Okay, so this how you will be managing all the informations, what is going in the field. You will be having that, and issues, if there is any issues, so you know how to create some issues there. So there also you can create some issues. So this thing, so we already have created earlier in our earlier classes. We already have created that. Okay, so this how we will be doing it. All right, and you can again come to this checklist, and you can create some checklist again. Okay, there. So this template already there, you can use that template again, and you can create. Okay, so this template is there. Okay, and this is assign it to web manager, location, schedule date. Okay, all the informations there. So this is pass. Okay, and you go for it. Done. All right, so this is done, and there you can see this is your checklist. Okay, and that BIM manager will get it back, will get this thing, and there he will check it. Okay, this thing. All right, you can come back to project. So there you can control these things. Okay, who is assigned, and let me come back to project management, and okay, so fine. And you can create some meetings also within all the team members. You can create meetings over there. Okay, so here you can assign some meetings. You can create new meetings. All right, so meeting is necessary. What is going on right now, it's need to be updated within the team members at every stage. So you will decide when it is needed to update and to involve all the stakeholders for all the informations. So there you can create the meetings. Okay, so all these things you know how to define this, right? Okay, and that is all for today, and this is how we'll be using our BIM 360 platform.